Hello guys, have you seen this? Have you seen what just happened? Here's a Riz disclaimer, so please pause the video and read. But wow, if you've seen my video just about half an hour ago, I posted a video about Litecoin versus Bitcoin that I'm expecting us to go higher, but wow, I didn't expect this. We just exploded, literally exploded. Um, Upwards. It was just beautiful to watch. This really just happens. You can't expect this to happen every day, but basically I entered here and I posted a video there, and look at this is just amazing. So yeah, and also yesterday I was actually, if you were watching a video on my channel yesterday, I posted a video. I was preparing for this trade, and then it just played out beautifully, right? So what now? Basically, I already took a profit, as I said, as I planned. I already took half a profit here just to make this risk-free trade. So no matter what happens, I'll make some profit there. But I was actually thinking about buying some more in, like holding long term, because this is just as a trade. This is a margin trade. But I was thinking about adding to the position on in exchange. So yeah, if you are in a trade, or if you watched the first video, which I posted before, I said my second target is here, but now because the second target is here and the third one is up there, but just because we have this strong momentum, and I cannot help to think that this might be actually have something to do with this as well. If you're following Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, on Twitter, I'm not a programmer, so I don't really understand these things too much. I'm following him though, just like for some important news, and seems like this was a big thing, Litecoin Core released. So maybe this has something to do with it as well. Seems like they have an upgrade. I hope there's some. If anybody of you like understand these things better, I would really appreciate if somebody contacts me, or we can even share this channel. And it would be amazing if I would have somebody who is kind of like software guru or crypto guru when it comes to fundamentals, and somebody who understands all this, because like I'm reading about these things and SegWit and Lightning and all these things, but for me it doesn't make that much sense. I'm more like technical analysis. So if I have somebody there, we can put channel together. That would be great. That's my invitation for anybody out there, and we can make this an amazing channel to serve people better, to sort to give a free advice there to everybody out there in the crypto world, right? Sharing is caring, they say. So yeah, basically, wow, I've never what to do next. Like, this trade just exploded, it's taking profits here. I don't really, what, you don't want to change the winning team, right? So I don't want to kind of like panic and take profits out too soon. So I think I will actually just wait for this to make at least 5 ways. This is actually my plan. Yeah, my plan is to wait for this to make 5 ways. Because the thing is, and I'll actually observe these 2 lines anyhow. Like if I see that I'm getting reversal patterns on my indicators on these 2 lines that are really important, I might consider just exiting position. And that's the beautiful thing about taking profit soon, that then you're not really worried. Whatever happens to the trade, you're already in profit. But the thing is, with this trade, what the interesting thing that happened was, so I'm basically mainly trading 2 different strategies, right? And with this one, everything coincided. So let me explain. I have this strategy, snapback, which is actually observing Bollinger Bands and RSI, and this is why I called this trade, right? Because this was divergent, and this, I said, okay, this is gonna explode here. And I didn't say this is gonna explode, I just thought, okay, this is gonna go higher. I didn't expect this to happen, but here you go. You know, amazing. So okay, this is one setup, but the other one that I'm doing is more for like, okay, I have this, it's called swing trade, but the thing is, what we had there was an extended trend. If you, there's like 9 ways you can count in this. And again, this is not Elliott waves. I'm using different method. I'm just using stochastic as an indicator to count waves. So yeah, let me show you actually. So if you start counting here, and I'm actually just following stochastic, you see when this crosses 45, I start counting cycle high. So alright, so okay, this, and then here, and then here. So this is not the Elliott wave, let me repeat that. Okay, and then all the way here until it crosses 45 here. Okay, so basically, okay, 5, 7, 9. So after 9 waves, this is actually kind of like equal, so just count this as 9. So after 9 waves, because average wave is 5 waves, so if you have 5 waves, that is extended wave. And in cases like that, I'm looking for reversals, trend reversals, right? So here we also had this beautiful scenario. We had this divergence. So we had RSI divergence, we had MACD divergence, we had hook on stochastic. Let's look at the lows. Actually, I didn't pay too much attention to this. There's so many things to look at. Sometimes you just, okay, this was not divergent, all right. And the good thing about this trade was also, if you multiply this by 3, so this is, sorry, 1 hourly, this is 3 hourly. Also on 3 hourly chart, you could see similar patterns, divergence on MACD. You can see hook here, so everything's going up, right? So my goal now actually will be, okay, I'm only half the size in position. So what I will be looking at now is just for this to develop. Like if this actually has something to do with that Charlie's Lee post, you know, and if you combine technical analysis with fundamentals, it's just, you get something really powerful. So let's say, you know, this makes 5 ways. Like I don't know how exactly they will form, but I will look into, like, this is what I will be looking at. This will be my goal, right? To finish 5 ways since this, okay, and then take the rest of the profit there. Because, you know, I could play it really defensively and take another profit here, but like it's just, I think it's not even playing defensively. You just have to, you know, take a step back and look at this objectively. And even if I was not in a trade and I see this, I would think like, wow, I want to see a retrace to go in. So I think a lot of people will notice what happened to Litecoin. So this is Litecoin BTC. Let's see, Litecoin versus US dollar. So yeah, it has a little bit of breakout there. Okay, it seems like there's like a triangle there as well. You know, that is breaking out, and I want to see some volume there. Yeah, the volume picked up quite a lot, which is great. So probably will come down here on the, you know, depends on which chart you're looking at, but Litecoin USD probably will come down here, test this as a support. Yeah, this just a beautiful breakout. We'll probably like test this, or even if not, if this breaks, we still have another one here. So I think a lot of people will start jumping into this trade because they've noticed, you know, wow, Litecoin made a move. So really looking objectively, um, one of the hardest thing is to let your winners run, because you kind of like, oh, you want to take your profits out as soon as possible, right? And I mean, listening to more experienced traders, that is, like, they all say, you know, that's one thing that you have to overcome is, you know, when you're in a winning trade, don't panic. You know, you have to just let it run. So now I'm in kind of like ideal position, and yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll wait for 5 waves on 1 hourly chart, because 1 hourly chart was kind of like my setup chart. 3 hourly chart was just my confirmation chart. That makes sense, right? So I looked at the setup here and I saw, okay, also on 3 hourly chart everything looked up, so it's a beautiful trade. And yeah, I will wait for 5 waves and then I will just take out the profits there, and that's it. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed my videos, and as you see, you know, sometimes we just get things like perfectly right. I mean, so far I've called some pretty good stuff out on this channel. I don't want to brag, I just want to say, look, there is some logic to the things what I'm saying. But basically I called the bubble just 5 hours before we crashed here, and then I called a reversal here, and then we're gonna go lower here, and then I said, okay, here we're gonna go up. So this cannot be coincidence, right? And of course I'm not gonna get this perfect every single time, and I never really call specific. I know a lot of traders will set targets to, I don't know, 11,000.88 or something like. I don't do that. I mean, I try not to do that too much, because I think you have to observe the market. Okay, there are areas that you watch, but you need to be kind of like flexible around things. But yeah, hope you caught that trade with Litecoin. If you didn't, I think you can still wait for a retrace. This to come back and then just jump in. Alright, Litecoin BTC. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, good night guys. Like, share and subscribe.